Good Monday morning, meaties. Welcome to your weekly news live stream of horror news and channel updates. Shout out to Adam Olerin Shaw for being the first in the chat. So if you know me, you know that I'm a super skeptic. I don't believe in anything supernatural. I don't believe in ghosts. I don't believe in spirits or hauntings or anything like that, because a lot of people will see our rooms in this house, see the kill count room, the podcast room, see all the spooky stuff I got on display and be like, how do you sleep in this place? And it doesn't bother me at all. I'll walk in these rooms in the dark. It'll be 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning just to grab something. I won't turn on lights. I got mannequins. I got Chuckies. I got whatever. It's fine. It's fine. I'm a little creeped out. This motherfucker is freaking me out, dude. I don't like it. It keeps moving. Not like around the room or anything, but just it keeps winding up on the floor of the kill count room in different spots too. And clearly it's just falling, you know? But it's got a little blue ticky tack on its feet because it has a base that I set him in. And the other day I was looking at the set and I noticed that his base was there, but he wasn't. And he has fallen before, so I didn't think too much of it. But, you know, I was looking around on the floor. I didn't see him anywhere. I even looked in the cubbies. Maybe he fell and bounced. And I just didn't see him anywhere. And this was maybe like 3 or 4 days ago. And so I was just like, whatever, I'll find him when I find him. And then the next day, or even maybe later that night, I looked and he was on the floor, like in my mark, like on my mark where I stand for the kill count video. So a place I clearly looked, there's only so much floor space in here. But he wasn't there before, then he was there now. And then like since then, every time I walk in, I will put him back there, but he's on the floor again in a different spot. And like far from the shelf, sometimes close, but usually kind of further, as though, I don't know, man. And this morning and last night I literally said something aloud to him. I walked in and he was on the floor and I was like, what's up with you, man? You got something going on? And I put him back on the thing. And then this morning, just 10 minutes ago, I walked in and he was on the floor again, right on my mark too, like on the tape mark. And, you know, Chelsea wouldn't do that. Chelsea wouldn't do that because we don't prank each other like that. And nobody else has been here consistently enough to do this every day. So I'm a little... When I walked in and saw him this morning, I was like, little fucking Nosferatu, dude. Freaking me out. I mean, the most reasonable explanation is, you know, obviously he needs some assistance sticking to the floor, the base of his figurine. And like someone said, he must be weighted weird, because I believe this is a 3D printed thing. So it just must be something up here, top heavy, that makes him fall. And I guess due to his weight, he bounces in a way. The one where like I didn't see him and then he was there, that's weird to me, but maybe I was just tired and didn't notice. I don't know. Nothing ever scares me in like a supernatural way. This is the first time in like a very long time where I'm like, the fuck? All right, let's get to the horror news. So weird. Oh, mug of the day is Daddy Want the Big Breakfast. Tom Cardy, genius. Musical comedy genius. I knew what you were thinking, Skalopton. I knew that someone would ask about mug of the day. Set up a camera to see it falling. I fucking should, right? Longlegs is getting a new movie in 2028. I don't think anyone expected a Longlegs sequel. Maybe Oz Perkins saw Zach Kreger doing the Gladys thing for weapons and was like, I can do that too. I can also make a sequel to a movie that made a lot of money. Because Longlegs made a lot of money. 128 million on a budget of less than 10. That's pretty good. Pretty good. They are saying this film is not exactly a sequel, but something in the Longlegs universe. It will have Nicolas Cage returning as the character, we assume. Osgood will be writing and directing it, so he's not passing it off to someone else. So, you know, this is one of those cases where I'm like, this doesn't need a sequel, but as I will always say, Smile 2 tempered my hesitation towards anything. You never know what you might get. What is interesting is that Longlegs was a Neon release, and they had to do with the very successful marketing campaign that a lot of people cited as a reason behind its box office success. But Neon will not be doing the sequel. They were like, the budget's too much for us. Neon focuses on smaller movies. Hey, thanks a lot, Chris Busby Blacksmith. What did Kermit say at Jim Henson's funeral? Nothing. Man, that's sad. I mean, pretty good joke, but sad. Oh, and thank you, Vicky Screams. I appreciate that. Missed that when you did it. Let's see. So instead of Neon, it's going to Paramount. Blah. But I guess Paramount is prioritizing horror. Cool. No word on Micah Monroe or any other stuff. But I guess we'll get another Longlegs movie. Okay. Paris Hilton is going to be partnering with Darren Lynn Bousman on a reality TV horror satire film called Road to Reality. You may recall that Paris Hilton was in Darren Lynn Bousman's film Repo the Genetic Opera back in the 2000s. A cult favorite nowadays. Thank you, Slackstyle09. Got your tickets for the Obsession premiere on Wednesday? Hell yes. Nice. So yes, this is a movie called Road to Reality. It is about reality TV. It is a horror satire, and Darren Lynn Bousman will be directing it from a screenplay by Katina Niku. I believe it is her first feature film. Looked her up. She has some shorts and some TV episodes. But yeah, Paris Hilton will be in this. Will she be starring in it? Or wait, is she even in it? She might not be in it, dude. She might just be a producer. It's her production company, 1111 Media, teaming with Darren Lynn Bousman. So we don't even know if she's going to be in it. When I first read this article, I thought that this was the quote from Bousman and that was it. I couldn't be more excited to reteam with Paris Hilton. I thought that was it. It continues down here, so that makes more sense. Thanks, the Baconator. Not a lot of news today, by the way. This if you're like, okay, this is the story. These are the stories. This is the ones we got. Thank you, the Baconator. Oh, I already thanked you. Did Friday the 13th recount get removed? It is currently copyright struck, blocked. I don't know, man. A few of them are fucked up, right? We got Halloween is fucked up. Friday 7 recount. One of the Jason X's. Whoa, people hitting me with these super chats. What's happening? Is this a conspiracy? I've never seen just like these $4 $5 super chats all in a row by 4 different people. What the fuck? Thank you, Chris Busby Blacksmith again. Oh, with an alternative joke. Okay, as opposed to Henson. I'm just reading this blind, so hopefully it's not Why is Satan's barber afraid of making mistakes? Well, if he does make a mistake, there will be hell to pay. You had the spelling right the first time, Chris. Good work. I was really expecting something a little edgier than that. Thank you, Joshua Lale. Given the franchise's horror adjacent, any chance we get a Godzilla kill count before? Probably not. I don't want to fuck with Godzilla. It's just too much of a thing. It's too much of a thing, man. Speaking of horror adjacent, though, I did see Mortal Kombat 2 yesterday. Hell yeah. Mortal Kombat 2 is my Minecraft movie. Mortal Kombat 2 is my FNAF movies. I love it. I love it so much. Is it a good movie? I don't know. That's impossible for me to determine because every time a little lightning portal would happen and someone would start walking through, I would just clap. That was me. That was my brain during Mortal Kombat 2. I couldn't think or appraise it as a proper film. I just wanted to see the moves that I knew, see the characters I knew, fighting each other. I had a blast. It was so much fun. Thought the humor worked really well for me. Most of the time, Jax had some stinker lines. Jax had the like, well then let's not do that then. The like, oh, they fly now? Those types of lines. So that was the only, besides that, man, Shao Kahn was fucking cool. The fatalities were real cool. Katana is, oh my God, what a star. Marketing really slept on Katana, man. They were making it sound like it'd be Johnny Cage's movie. It's Katana's movie, and it's good for it. So, enjoyed Mortal Kombat 2, which is the subject of the other super chat by Jimmy. Watching Mortal Kombat 2 tomorrow and hoping to see Obsession on Thursday. Yeah, dude, we're in good times. And thanks to user VZ5L for keeping the super chat train going. And thanks Chris Busby again. Anyway, a horror movie called Pendulum is going to be made. Here's the cast. Look at that cast. Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Phoebe Dynevor. She's in Bridgerton. I don't know. Norman Reedus. Know him. Walking Dead. And Jackie Weaver. This is a directorial debut of someone. Oh, Mark Hamill. He wrote Black Swan. Okay. It'll come out on New Year's Day, 2027. All right. Not too far away. And it's about a married couple journeying to a New Age retreat in New Mexico. But Patrick, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, becomes distrustful of the retreat's enigmatic leader. Okay. This sounds familiar, doesn't it? I feel like retreats, New Age retreats, they've been a subject of films lately. Blink Twice, not quite the same, but maybe kind of similar vibes. I feel like there's been a few other movies, right? That have that. Thank you, Cappuccino. Dexter kill count too much, dude. Chris, thank you again. Another super chat with another joke, okay? A cop had to console the widow of a serial killer who offed him. You're gonna get me fucking age restricted on my live stream, dude. He told her at least he died doing what he loved. Matastrophe, what was it like photobombing Curry, Barker, and Kane Pixels and meeting Wendigoon? Wendigoon was super nice. Chatted with me and Chelsea for a while at the after party. Nice to meet him in person. The photobomb thing, okay. So the photobomb thing, that wasn't a planned thing. I don't remember a camera being there, all right? It's not like Jason Blum didn't run up with a camera, say, hey, Curry, Kane, quick, good picture. And then I was just like, that's not what happened. One, I don't think Jason was there. I think that was just a random photographer who then sent him the picture to post. Because I don't remember a photographer at all. And I don't remember seeing Jason there. I was in line for the red carpet, and Curry was in front of me, and we were chatting. I was like, hey, we're going to do an interview with you real soon. We met you at South by Southwest. He remembered us. Great chatting with him. And then someone brought over Kane to meet him real fast, and they, I remember them shaking hands, and in that moment, I'm just like, oh, cool. These two filmmakers are meeting. This is awesome. I'm just gonna stand back and just like witness this moment. Got my smile on, my little my suit jacket on. I don't remember a camera there, but it looks like I'm staring straight into the lens with just this fuck ass smile on my face. And then it's just so funny that Jason posts the picture and the caption is rightfully highlighting the meeting of these two very young, very talented filmmakers, the future of horror. But he doesn't mention me at all, and then all the comments are like, that's also Deadbeat James. It's just like, it's just funny that that was the picture that he picked. I mean, that's the picture they have. You want a picture of them shaking hands, that's the picture you have of them shaking hands. I just so happened to be smack dab in the middle of it, mogging the camera. Completely unintentionally, but... it's... We saw the movie, we go to the after party. It was a great night. Great night. Met Alana Haim. She is fantastic, by the way. Top 3 celebrity encounters of all time. Might be number 1, honestly, Alana Haim. She's just the nicest fucking person ever. Had no clue who Chelsea and I were, but like zeroed in on us when we just wanted to say hi and like congratulations on the drama. Just chatted with us, filmed a video for our friends who are big fans. The nicest fucking person. The nicest fucking person. Anyway, great night. Going to the after party. We get in the car to go home, and I look at my notifications, and someone tagged me in that picture. I'm just like, oh no, man. Anyway, it's an awesome picture. I love it. I hope that I can one day earn my keep in that picture as far as filmmaking goes, because right now it's two guys who, again, very young, have made incredible films, and then I'm just Tom Lizard in the background there. Thank you, Fiend Glistening, Tommy Finney, Matastrophe. Oh, that was where we started. Chris Busby, why did the chicken cross the road to show a possum? It could be done. Great. Thank you, Amazing Spider Dan and Below Pressure. Back to the news. Okay, there's a movie being made, and it's called Pendulum, and it has these people in the cast. That's about it. There's a Backrooms video game. Speaking of the Backrooms, retro happy folks over at Puppet Combo. Backrooms, a brand new liminal horror video game releasing next week. Coming to consoles May 14th, not PC. That's always weird to me. Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, not PC. That's weird. After having a normal day at the office, Terrence inexplicably falls down to the Backrooms. A journey chronicling 7 days. Can Terrence escape this liminal horror phenomenon, or will he be trapped inside this place forever? This has nothing to do with the movie, because Backrooms is not just the movie. It's a whole thing online. So this is obviously taking the same inspiration. Listen, watching that movie Backrooms, which by the way, very good, very good. Definitely see it. You won't be disappointed. If you're like interested in the Backrooms as a concept or as an internet thing, you will not be disappointed. But while watching it, I was like, they need to make a video game out of this. It would make a real good stealth and exploration game and just kind of like mindfucky game. And look, here you go. Now, whether or not Kane and the people who have the rights to the movie, whether or not they can also do a game to reap the benefits of it has yet to be seen. Chelsea had a good point. Halloween Horror Nights, Backrooms house, slam dunk. Easy. Fucking layup into a slam dunk. Is that a thing? Those are both metaphors. Can they be used together? Can you do a layup into a slam dunk? Right? You can do that, right? Is that how that works? No, you can't, says Straw Hat Cheems. It's one or the other. Well, you know, you get the point. The Globetrotters have done it, someone said. Well, if the Globetrotters have done it, then... Like an alley-oop? That sounds right. I've heard that term before. Melissa Barrera is going to be in another horror movie called Inhabit. This one is from writer-director Adam Aleka, who did, Last House on the Left. I'm assuming the remake, Delirium. Blending psychological horror with relentless supernatural dread. An exploration of trauma, motherhood, and the responsibility of unfathomable power. Yeah, further details says that it follows a young woman who has a traumatic life-changing event and moves into a rundown apartment complex in search of a fresh start. So her kid dies, right? That's got to be the case, right? Because this is talking about trauma and motherhood, and then the synopsis says a traumatic life-changing event where she moves into a place for a fresh start. And it's also talking about, like, something about taboos, right? A universal existential fear no one's ever dared to tell about a story before. It's gotta be her kid died. Gotta be her kid died. That's gotta be it. Oh yeah, open the conversation on a subject often considered taboo. Maybe she eats the kid. Cannibalism's taboo. Inhabit marks the first major film project announcement starring Barrera since she was fired from Scream 7. Is that true? I know that Abigail happened, like she had filmed it before, even though it came out after, but she had that Your Monster movie. Right? Were there other film projects? Was it just that? I don't know. Still haven't seen Your Monster. She was also in a movie directed by Rennie Harlan, but I didn't know when that was announced. Huh. Yeah, she also had this interview with Variety that was making the rounds online. In it, she said something about, like, Scream 7, implying Scream 7 didn't actually make the money that it did, which, I mean, it did. You can't fake box office numbers. But yeah, I know that this was making the rounds. I don't know. I didn't check out the interview, but someone said that, like, it seemed like the interviewer was kind of setting her up for stuff. I don't know. All I know is that, listen, because she also said some things about, like, people acting in Scream 7. I might have compared them to scabs. I don't agree with that. I can understand why she would feel that way, or why anyone else might feel that way. That's fine to have your opinion on that. At the end of the day, what I associate with Melissa Barrera is a deep kindness to fans. Because if any of you have seen her at a convention, like, it's undeniable how genuine she is towards fans and how appreciative she is towards them. She'll stay late. She'll make each interaction a specific and real interaction. And it's not just something that she does for show for the fans, because I've talked to her, you know, in the after hours at conventions. Yeah, we've interacted. I played cornhole with her. She was my cornhole partner one time a couple of years ago. Like, she's so nice. And I talk to a lot of people at these conventions, a lot of the other guests, and I don't think I've ever talked to anyone who was more appreciative of fans, even in the after hours when none of them were around. I would talk to her and be like, "Hey, how's your day? Oh, did you know, have any rough interactions or anything?" And she just talks about how much she loves the people who come here, how much they deserve to have her time. Like, so that's, you know, regardless of what she might say in an interview, I know that, like, as a person, she is very kind and just very appreciative of fans. So that is my experience with her. Just a very nice person. Thank you, the Range Master. The Slay Some, okay. And finally, Terrifier 4 is going to be a New Year's movie. That's fun. Not a lot of updates on this film. As far as I know, Damien is still working on the script. I know in February he said he was kind of close to finishing it, but this is the first new news we've had about in a while. Just saying Terrifier 4 will take place around New Year's Eve. As far as I'm aware, this is supposed to be, you know, kind of the wrap-up movie for Art the Clown and this whole storyline with Sienna and everything, so we'll see when that gets made, when that comes out. I don't know if a New Year's Eve setting means it'll come out around then, because Terrifier 3 was set around Christmas, but still came out in October, so it'll probably be an October release. In fact, I think someone on Reddit saw, like, a Cineverse scheduled release date, and they figured it would be this. Not sure. He did not write 3 and 4 back-to-back, no. But that's all the news items we got for today. I don't know what this movie is coming out. Decorado. This is the first time I'm seeing of it. Arnold, an unemployed middle-aged mouse, confides to his wife that he suspects his entire world is nothing more than a set and his life a scripted performance. Kind of Truman Show, but with animated mice. Animation, comedy, fantasy, and horror. I guess that's why Ben included this. Shout out to Ben Bellevue, our producer and brand manager Ben Bellevue, without whom these live streams would not happen. Also saw Michael in the chat, community manager Michael. Ben says, about to make Decorado his whole personality this year. And here it is, ladies and gentlemen, and others. We've got Obsession coming out on the 15th, on Friday. Probably catch some Thursday screenings if you really want to. It's Obsession. I'm obsessed. Go watch it. Please go see it. I don't mind hyping this one up. I don't care. I'll hype it to hell. I'll hype it to the moon and back because I've seen it twice and I will see it more times. It's just so entertaining and so scary and so funny and acted so well and shot so well. I just love it. So I will continue to hype this without fear of backlash. And if you see it and you don't like it, that's on you. That's fine. People have different opinions about movies, but this is not a movie where I'm like, oh, I saw a special early screening and was pampered and that maybe affected how I felt about the movie. And then I saw it a second time and I was like, oh, actually, it's not that good. No, man, it's just fucking awesome. I will continue to hype it. Thank you very much, the Ranger Master. All right, thank you. And Ace Zach Rocks, who also points out that Lifehack is coming out this week as well. Not a horror movie. Not a horror movie, but a very cool, thrilling crime film, all done on screen. It's a Screen Life movie, like Searching, Missing, War of the Worlds, those types of movies. But it is so fucking good. Please see this if it is out in your area. I'm assuming it's a limited release. It's a very indie film. We're interviewing these filmmakers tomorrow. Ronan and Hope, a dating couple, an Irish gentleman and an English lady. And I just highly recommend this. It's so thrilling. This is another one that I've seen twice. Ben says Lifehack rules. He got to see it. We hosted a little screening of it. In fact, Ben, since we're not in a production meeting today, I'll just tell you here in public, I want that video edited. We didn't record the podcast yesterday. So maybe someone can work on this because I want it cut like a fucking trailer. I want to promote the hell out of Lifehack. Obsession's going to do fine with or without me. We've also already plugged it plenty enough. Lifehack needs the help, man. Lifehack is flying under the radar and it deserves to be seen. So would love to get a little promo video cut with the footage that we took at that screening we did at the Disney house, which was really cool. Thank you, Glove Boy or G Love Boy. Hoping to do a Life Hack Obsession double feature this Saturday. Everyone should do that. Everyone should treat themselves to that wonderful double feature. I would say Life Hack first, because it's going to get you like real riled up and it's going to be like an adrenaline thing. It's very high energy like that. And then, I mean, Obsession's not really a chill movie, but I just think that's the order to do it. Do screening, do Life Hack first. Yes. Yes, at the Disney house, Walt Disney's former residence here in Los Angeles, we hosted a screening there of Life Hack. Just a small screening for like 20, 25 people. We'll post about it because we record a lot of footage there. But we were just like, let's get a bunch of people together who have some social media followings, have them watch this movie because I know they're going to like it, and then have them post about it so that more people will know about it. And everyone who fucking saw it loved it because this movie rules. Life Hack rules. Dead meat news. So you may have heard me tell Ben in confidence, you little eavesdroppers, that we didn't record the podcast yesterday like we had originally planned to. Just couldn't do it. Gressel had work to do, so he couldn't come over and produce and line cut for us. So we will have the podcast out, I believe, on Thursday, but it will be late this week. It won't be out on Wednesday because we can't film it today. We have some stuff going on. So that means recording it tomorrow after Gressel gets back home from work, and then editing it Wednesday and having it come out on Thursday. And as far as I know, what we're doing is the Out of Context game again, the second Dead Meat podcast Out of Context game, which I'm excited about. I'm sure there are lots of fun little moments that we can draw from since the last time that we did it. And then on Friday, we will have the Psycho 4 The Beginning kill count, wrapping up our coverage of the original Psycho series. There will still be the remake, don't you worry. But that'll be out on Friday. Psycho 4 The Beginning kill count. Mick Garris directed. Anthony Perkins still starring. CCH Pounder as a radio host. Olivia Hussey as Norman's hot mom. Do I still watch WWE? I don't. I haven't since last SummerSlam. I keep up. I look at the subreddits and such. But no, I don't watch it. And the amount of time I've gained back. I don't know how I could possibly watch it. This year's been busy as hell. A lot of travel. Between South by Southwest, Overlook Film Festival, the film shoot I did in Alabama, which I have to go back to next week for one day to film the last bit of my stuff. Just a lot of stuff going on this year, man. Which is why next Friday, May 22nd, there will not be a kill count on the main channel. That's all I'll say. And I'm not telling you the kill counts for June yet. I'm not gonna. You're just gonna find out on June 5th when it drops. But I did start to fill out the schedule for the rest of the year. Ben, if you haven't seen that, you can check that out. There will be weeks this year without kill counts, but that will try to have other videos instead, like ranking videos, or this other idea I've been wanting to do for a while. In a perfect world, it would be kill counts every single Friday and these other videos on Sundays. We just don't have that bandwidth anymore. We just don't. I really wish that we could just pump out videos like crazy and stuff, but we just got other things happening, man. And it sucks that a lot of the other things happening are stuff that you just aren't privy to or you don't see the effects of immediately, but we're working on them, man. Wait, there's a new TMBG album? What the fuck? Are you serious? What? When did this come out? What is it? The World is to Dig? Wait, is this out? This has been out for like a month? What the fuck? How do I follow them on what? How am I not aware of this? Oh, fuck. Oh, no, today's so busy. I don't think I have time to listen to this. No. No. Oh, man. Sorry, They Might Be Giants is like my favorite band ever. And their last album was in 2021. Book. And there's a new one. There's a new album. Fuck. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Damn it. I want to listen to this right now. Shit. It's really good, JT? Okay. What would you compare it to in previous TMBG work? God, my dream is to get this They Might Be Giants podcast a reality. I have paid someone hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars to research each album for me, and they've gotten pretty far in the discography for an eventual podcast. I have the research done. I just don't have the time or home for the podcast, but it's kind of depressing. Oh, it's like I Like Fun? I Like Fun is good. Okay. Other dead meat news. I don't know. We got anything? Any questions about dead meat? Oh, yeah, I mentioned we're filming an interview with the Life Hack filmmakers tomorrow. That'll be a virtual interview since they're across the pond. Today, in a mere matter of hours, in less than 3 hours, Curry Barker's going to be here at our house for an in-person interview that I believe might just be long enough to be a podcast episode. So we're going to have a long, awesome conversation with Curry. I'm super excited about it. If you have anything you want me to ask or anything you're curious about, let me know. Because, like I said, it's going to be a long, in-depth interview, so we can get around to a bunch of stuff. It's not just going to be about Obsession, although I'm sure primarily it will be. But we'll talk about, I don't know, how he started doing this, his sketch comedy, Milk and Cereal, Obsession, his upcoming 2 films, Nothing But Ghosts, or Anything But Ghosts, and then the Texas Chainsaw thing that he's doing. Leave them in the comments, and I'll better see them after the live stream's done. Ask him if he plans on acting in any upcoming movies. He's acting in the next movie he's making that's already, I think, wrapped. Anything But Ghosts, the one about the ghost hunters. And it's him and Cooper from Milk and Cereal. Do you plan on interviewing anyone from the Backrooms cast? We did do a junket. We had a 20... No, it was supposed to be 20. They cut it to 15 because they were running out of time. We had a 15-minute interview with Kane Parsons and Chiwetel and Renata. So that will also come out closer to when the Backrooms comes out. But it was really cool to speak to them. That was the day after the premiere and the after party in that picture. And we come in, we do the interview, great interview. As we're leaving, Kane's like, oh, hey, by the way, that picture's really funny. I was like, oh, no, he saw it. I don't know what carved is, Mustafal. Did I tell Chiwetel he was heartbreakingly good in The Life of Chuck? I didn't. I was thinking it, though. And also, dude, he's so fucking good in the Backrooms. I mean, both him and Renata are, obviously. They're Oscar-nominated actors. But Chiwetel, oh, fuck, man. Damn, dude. Him in the Backrooms is... That's another thing about that movie. The acting is so good. The production design, amazing. Get hyped for the Backrooms. But see Obsession. Backrooms is later. See them both, okay? And Life Hack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to spend all your money in May, but it's for a good cause, okay? What would you rather do? Spend it on McDonald's? Avocado toast? Put that shit away. Go spend it on movies. Go see good movies, help them get made. And Mortal Kombat 2. Yeah, sure, fuck it. if you still have some left in the tank, see Mortal Kombat 2 as well. Or get A-list. You can do that. That always helps. Then you can see up to 3 movies a week in any format. Thanks, Grant's Gaming Media. Anything else? Any other questions about Dead Meat or anything else? I gotta film the Psycho 4 on-screen stuff right after this. You can see 4 movies! You can see 4 movies a week! Dude, that's like a movie every other day. That's dope. Chris Burnett said, apparently Puppet Combo's Backrooms game is on PC. You just have to join their Patreon. It came out years ago under the name Day 7. Are they reheating their nachos, dude? Thanks, George Villiers. Seeing Obsession and Backrooms the day they release. Fuck yeah, support horror cinema. Appreciate that. Did you already say when you interview Curry? We're interviewing him in a couple of hours. I don't know when it'll be out. Millennial ass joke. Guilty as charged. Is God Is looks good too. Oh yeah. Is Chelsea still hosting Psycho 98? Yeah. She's also. We also have that podcast episode, and then she also. I won't say anything more than this, but she booked an audiobook narration, and she's been doing that for days because it turns out reading an entire book and doing all the different voices and everything. A lot of work, a lot of time. So she's been very busy with that. It's a very cool thing. I'm super proud of her for doing it. But yeah, I can't say anything more about it because I don't want to risk saying anything I shouldn't. But she is doing an audiobook, but it's just taking a long time. And so it's like, the timing of it was just very unfortunate because it was like, not only do you have the regular podcast you got to do, but also you're doing a kill count, which you don't normally do. And also get this audiobook done. Oh yeah, I'm hoping to catch Passenger too. Okay, cool. Thank you so much, everybody. Really appreciate you being here. I'll catch you, I believe, next week. Oh, that Alabama thing. I might have to fly out Monday next week. TBD on whether I'll be here next week for the next Monday morning live stream. But hopefully I will be. And I'll see you then if I am. Oh, wait, where's that? Yeah, there it is. All right. Thanks, everybody. Be good people.